episode, our shoot director, Morris Morton, had to jump out of the way, but Chase Whelan said, I am going nowhere.
Wow, hope we get that in the replay. Morris Morton, former great protection athlete, now working out front as our arena director. Right there, he takes the hit. Wow.
Winding back the clock, was he?
He'll want another 50 for that.
He will indeed. He'll be asking for a
61 points for Chase this afternoon, 61.
Okay, that's the number they're all going to chase now.
And it is Colby Clark. Dad was a great bull rider back in the 2000s, late 1990s, 2000s. Colby Clark hails from Katingal in New South Wales, and we're looking at a bull that he is about to do battle with, and they call this one Concho.
Yeah, Concho. Here we go. Come on, Colby. Oh, wow. Concho adds another one to the dirt, 16 times out, and he's ridden 7 times, make that 17 and 7 there for Concho.
Yeah, so no luck there for the 14-year-old this afternoon. And the Can-Am replay tells the story here. Back to Roots Rodeo Company, put together a great lineup of bulls. Here's Ronan Majowski, all the way from Serena in North Queensland. On Lamington, this little 15-year-old has got some drive. He's got some riding to do this afternoon, and he is on his way. How about a big hand for the man from North Queensland?
Great ride, great effort from Ronan. Looked like he was in full control. As soon as that gate cracked, knew exactly what he had on offer.
Yeah, and he's been making some moves. He's number 11 so far this year, 64.8. 64.8. Just a reminder, we talked about that new scoring system that has been implemented this weekend with the professional bull riders, bringing it in line internationally across the board. 64.8 as we go to a young man from Daly Waters, way up in the Northern Territory. This is Mac Harris.
Wow. Wacko. Where's the bull? Yeah, that's it. Great to see. Thanks, Beaudesert. Putting their hands together for these young competitors. Not to be his day from all the way there from Northern Territory. Young Mac Harris.
So this is a young man that I love to watch in the mini bull riding. Wiley Roots out of Doringa, Central Queensland, and he is on a bull called Dream Living, but he is living his dream, riding bulls. This 12-year-old, another prodigy of the Can-Am Junior Academy. All right, come on, make a little noise, let's go. Whoa!
Knowing Wiley, he'll be happy that that bull, Dream Living, put on a bit of a show for him too. One that he'd love to get another opportunity on.
Well, that bull looks like he could use if he could take a few of those Ozempic tablets. I mean, he's kind of a little chubby.
I remember when I meant to talk about that around the bulls. They can get a little sensitive. These young bulls, but you're right. Had a bit of time out in the paddock. Not to be for young Wiley.
What about this bull? They call him Custard. This is a new bull from Back to Roots Rodeo Company. Riley Strong out of Rockhampton, the 13-year-old. Traveled all the way down to Scone a couple of weeks ago. He bucked off a bull down there called Out on Parole. He's got old Custard here this afternoon. You know, the Roots family have put together a great lineup of livestock to cater for each division here in the Can-Am Junior Academy. Here's Riley.
Not to be custard. A delicious dessert for some people, but the bull is anything but soft.
So here is a first-time competitor that I'm noticing, and he's all the way from Boddington in Western Australia. Hunter Ross. Actually, he competed in Scone. He competed in Scone a couple of weeks ago as well. Hunter Ross on Prime Mover.
Well, all the way from WA in the Bisley Workwear Buck and Shoot, but a great look at it. The big screen right there, Hunter Ross. Come on, Cowboy. Hold it. Hold it. Come on. Round him. Oh, we got a successful bull ride.
Wow, you know when our officials are going to take a good look at this right here, and I believe we're going to see a leaderboard change for Hunter Ross on Prime Mover. Watch here, this 14-year-old handles it easy, and he does. Look at the numbers, 71.3, brand new leader, 71.3.
Well, that is what you want. The plane over here to the east coast of Australia, been thinking about the competition, thinking about the day. There he is, put the big ride. Well, a Cowboy now has a bit to say, and a bit to chase. Young Chase Wells, over and out as the bull is drawn. See how he goes. Come on, Chase.
Wow, and a pat on the back there from one of our protection athletes. And unfortunately for the Taroom Toro Twister, he comes down a little over 4 seconds.
He got himself all hunched up and shape, all out of whack.
So where's all the ladies at? We've got a all-girl bull rider here in the senior division, and there she is, Bella Brenner from Narangaba, Queensland, up against Dynasty. Oh, Bella. She's not the first lady that we've seen in the Can-Am Junior Academy riding bulls. We've had 2 or 3.
We have had a couple, and it's been great to see the ladies stepping up and showing these young lads how it's done. Bella Brenner, tough as nails.
Well, she's just 12 years of age. Well, let's think. She's been to 5 events and 5 no scores.
Yeah.
There's a dad with the big pink V on the back of the chutes right there, and he is making sure that Bella gets some good last-minute advice before she nods her head. Folks, when this gate cracks, I want everybody to scream out, "Come on, Bella." Ready, set. Got a slow start.
Dynasty playing up.
Come on, Bella! Come on, Bella! Oh, give her a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. That is a big effort.
12-year-old Bella Brenner. And see, unfortunately, the start wasn't ideal for Bella there. And I almost thought she got a seat, got herself righted back up underneath.
Well, she did. She got to the middle of the bull right there, and then got rocked back into her hand once again. So, well, she'll be looking for the next PBR Can-Am Junior Academy to try to get the monkey off her back.
Not to be. We move on. Our Snowy River Caravan protection athlete bucking shoot here. Young Riley Kemp. Jekyll from Back to Roots Rodeo Company is the bull. So good to see. Here we go. Riley's got his seat, nods his head, gates back.
Here's the 14-year-old. What about it, folks? Come on, make a little noise for them. Come on, win, lose, or draw, whether they make the ride or not. You know, we can all be friends here and acknowledge what these youngsters are trying to do.
It's actually worth pointing out there as well. You'll see our Snowy River Caravan Protection athletes in their uniforms and two other men stepping up. Young Dustin Roots and Toby Duggan. They're part of our Pathways program for the protection athletes. So not just with the Can-Am Junior Academy are we looking after the future of the riders. Also keeping an eye out for the future.
So I'm part of the Pathway program too, you know, with my age, I'm pretty young. Here we go. Archie Guerin.
He's got a ride.
Look at Archie go.
Come on,
go,
Archie.
Archie, go. Oh my goodness.
Well, I tell you what, it looks like we've got a malfunction with the clock on the screen. It's saying 0, but Warren, my internal clock felt like that was 12 seconds.
I want to see the replay on this. I want to see the replay on this.
Wow.
Watch right here before we get a decision from our officials. Look at the size of this bull. Archie Guerin, I tell you what an aggressive riding style he's got. Reaching right out over the front end of that bull. And I'm sure that they're going to give him a score this afternoon. How about 69.4? 69.4, and that will put him into second place.
Wow, you can hold your head high there, young Archie. What a great ride. EJ Morris is next up. We can see Warren. Goose is the bull that he has drawn.
Talk to me, Goose.
You talk about the Junior Academy. I would say that you're more the mentor role in the Junior Academy here. With the years you've sat behind this microphone and the years of riding bulls yourself, we're going to keep wheeling you out, mate.
Here we go. Here
Come on, EJ.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, Goose.
Oh, Goose has had enough. And EJ gets off him, and I've got a feeling we're going to get a re-ride option for EJ Morris. How many people want to see him get on another bull? So 55.3 with that option of a re-ride, and I'm pretty certain he'll take the re-ride. We will get to see him a little later on. But how about a big hand for all of those youngsters in the first section of the senior mini bull riding?
A quick look there at our Junior Academy leaderboard. Thanks to Strays, Dittman, Bucking Bulls and Can-Am, of course. Hunter Ross at the top, 71.3. Archie Guerin there, 69.4. Ronan Myhosky, he's 64.8. Chase Whelan, 61. And EJ Morris has taken the score at 55.3. So we will roll right along here, ladies and gentlemen, as we make our way into the Can-Am Junior Academy Rising Stars Section 2. So our first section, apologies there, of our Rising Stars. So the Cowboys get a little older, the Bulls get a little bigger, a little more wily. And to kick things off here is young Bailey Proctor from Brisbane, Queensland. Matchstick is the bull that he has drawn. Back to Roots Rodeo Company, bringing us a lot of quality bulls here. So good to see the crowd rolling out early as well, giving the junior kids an atmosphere here at our PBR this weekend. and our rising stars that are making their way. This is all about them and their final steps and stages into the main Monster Energy Tour at PBR. 15 to 17 years of age. These Cowboys putting themselves through the process, through the moment, to hopefully have their opportunity on the main stage like you'll see later tonight at 7 p.m. Bailey has his seat, nods his head, gates are back. Let's go, first one out, Rising Stars.
So no luck for Bailey Proctor here this afternoon, and we watched that young man compete in the PBR Challenger Series here last night. You talked about a moment ago, Simon, and you hit the nail right on the head. The bull riders get a little bigger, and so do the bulls. As we head now to Ty Phelps from Casino, New South Wales, making his Can-Am Junior Academy debut up on Just Like Dad, the name of this bull. Been a pretty good bull to ride. He's been out twice, been ridden twice. Some great scores, a 71, a 75.8. Ty Phelps looking to impress on his PBR debut this weekend. All the way from Casino, here we go. I was kind of thinking he might have thought that bull, hoped that bull would have been a little more just like Mum rather than just like Dad. And no score. So to Warwick, Queensland we head, and the bull rider is Billy Benz. He's up on old Tim. "15-year-old, and we watched Billy Benz for the very first time on New Year's Eve at the PBR Touring Pro event at Sandstone Point. What a great night that was. We saw some fantastic competition there at Sandstone Point. What a huge crowd we had there that night, for 5,000 people. Billy Benz got his very first taste of the Can-Am Junior Academy.
Old Tim here, the bull. Let's see how he goes. Billy Benz, tall, strong. He's out the back. How about you put your hands together, folks, for these young Cowboys. A little bit of support goes a long way. I can't help but think that Back to Roots Rodeo have got so many bulls that they're just now pulling names out of a hat.
Yeah, Adrian Roots from Back to Roots Rodeo Company, he is the next Kidman when it comes to acreage and the amount of livestock that he has. And it is absolutely incredible how many of these mini bulls he has.
Well, naming them all would be difficult, so Tim is that bull's name. That's all he gets. Not to be for this next boy, Cowboy Grub. I'm sure you've met a few of those in your time there, Warren.
You know what I mean? I'm not a fan of this name 100%. I'm just going to put it out there, Cowboy Grub. I think it's very detrimental to the Cowboy Code. But anyway, that's my opinion. Kai Everingham from Beaudesert, Queensland. Here we go. Come on, Kai. Oh, and he's in trouble. Look at the protection athletes. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big hand for those three men in the middle? What a great job they do.
Yeah, well, there you go. That is a not to be for Kai Everingham. We've got the good fight. So you are right, Warren. The cowboy culture, the cowboy ethos is there is no grubs. But I think that's more about the food, potentially, that the Cowboys are going to eat when they get home for dinner tonight. Well, Cowboy Grub choosing to show where his grub goes. deciding that he needs a moment out here in the arena before he decides to go home. We called it there earlier too. Why aren't our protection athletes jumping in there and helping? Young Cowboy already found himself in that situation. It's a big call here for having these young Cowboys like Dustin Roots, Toby Duggan, having their opportunity, their chance to be with us out the middle. Maybe Cowboy Grub thinks he will be on the dinner table. That's why he doesn't want to head back. Well, here comes all his mates. Well, nothing good can come of this, surely. All the boys together now.
Okay, the arena's cleared and we are ready to go with a young man all the way from Catherine in the Northern Territory, up on Rum and Raisin, another bull from the Back to Roots Rodeo Company. Last time we saw this bull was at the Can-Am Junior Academy Finals in Tamworth last year. This is Jack Jones, the 15-year-old, and we've consistently seen a lot of good things come from this young Northern Territory bull rider. Rum and Raisin. So no qualified rides at this stage. 4 buck-offs. Can the man from the territory get it done? Jack. And he falls short, but give him a big hand, everybody. Come on. That was so close. So close, yet so far for Jack Jones.
A lot of good work early on there in that ride. Definitely something that he can build on. I guess that's the main thing here too, that this program is for the kids to experience it, take the learnings away, and apply it next time that PBR rolls into town. Riley Fox from Glendale, Queensland, 15 years of age. He's drawn the bull Hornet. With this opportunity, Sandstone Point, we saw him for the very first time as well. This is his second tilt. Let's go. Come on, Riley. Straight over the front into the dirt.
So some great work by our talented camera crew, and what a wonderful team of professionals that we have, giving us all of the different camera angles and viewing points and bringing us up close and personal as we take a look at Dylan Taylor from Beechwood, New South Wales. The bull is speckled from Back to Roots Rodeo Company. Dylan Taylor has been a staple in the Can-Am Junior Academy, and his best ride was in Hawkesbury in 2024 with a 75.5-point score. No luck in Scone. Beechwood, New South Wales. The 18-year-old ready to rumble. And once again, there is no score. From Harrisville, Queensland, Caden Haswell, the 17-year-old, prepares to take center stage on Mousy T. Mousy T. Well, he's been to 4 events so far. The best he has put together was 67 back in Rockhampton last May. All right, somebody needs to make a little noise for these kids. We really need to change the momentum here this afternoon. And I've got a pretty good feeling about this 17-year-old right now. Caden is looking to step up and impress. All right, somebody help him. Let's go. Come on, Caden. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yes. We've got our first qualifying ride. Wow. See what happens when a little bit of positivity comes into effect?
Wow, love that.
And you don't believe that you don't play a part in this thing here this afternoon and tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We have actually proved a point to you that your atmosphere actually counts, and 65.9 is the result for Caden Haswell. 65.9. Therefore, he is the #1 man on the leaderboard. So this young man we're about to watch won the PBR Challenger Series event last night. Taj Everingham from Beaudesert, Queensland. Right now he's #5 in the Rising Stars standings. Big 79-point score here at Beaudesert. Well, that was in Beaudesert last night in the Challenger Series. 79.5 is what he scored. Brindle T is the name of this bull. Righto, Taj, let's go. Round and round he goes. That is 2 for 2 this weekend, and boy, we might need our paramedics to check him out when he gets out. I tell you what, he took a back foot right in the middle of his back. That is a good reason why these bull riders wear protective vests. You know, he may be a bit bruised and battered, but a 74.1 will put a big smile on his face. 74.1 is now #1. And here is Trace Mellors from Gracemere, Queensland, with Just Jack. Well, the Mellors name has been very, very prominent in the professional bull riders of Australia over the last few years. Of course, Lane Mellors winning the PBR Rookie Bull Riding Championship back in 2019. Nash Mellors now one of our top-ranked bull riders, but here is the 16-year-old Trace Mellors coming at you right now. Look at the aggression. Oh, busy little bull. Busy little bull's got a little bit of fight to him as well.
7.24.
Yeah, you watch what he did right here. He actually spurred himself off. Now, I don't know what this challenge is about. I've got a feeling maybe somebody hit the button. But you watch right here, he actually spurred himself off this bull.
That right leg we're looking at here on that replay.
So he's saying he's challenging time, but the clock says 7.24 seconds. I mean, that's like me putting $500 on red 27 and wanting it to come up. I mean, that's a long, long call for anybody to make.
Well, like you said, the cost to challenge is an expensive process.
Even in the Can-Am Junior Academy, what do they charge?
What do they pay? We'll have to find out. We'll actually have to look into that. $100.
$100.
And this is it. He's putting $100 to say that He is hoping that that timepiece is wrong. I think this is, I feel for the kid here because Trace Mellor's 16 years of age.
Yeah, he was close. He was close.
Undoubtedly.
I'm talking about 7.24, not 7.94. So I'm just trying to throw it out there.
Well,
Expensive lesson learned.
Well, there it is, unfortunately, for Trace Mellors. El Southern, our judge, has seen it. So the Rising Stars, I'm told, is $50 for them to challenge. And it is actually in that Challenger Series where it's $100. And in the main show, $200. 200 big ones for those guys if they're going to try and test the judge to get out of his seat. Riley Merrill, B1, back to roots. Let's go, Riley, from Gympie, Queensland. He's got it. Come on, Riley. Work him. Well, there we go. The clock says Cowboy up.
And a great ride, no doubt about it, for Riley Merrill there on B1 from Back to Roots Rodeo Company. This should be interesting as where our area officials put him in the placings. Solid ride, solid score, 65.7, and that is number 3, 65.7. That is number 3. So here is our final cowboy in this section. Harry Armitage from Ropley, Queensland on Pocket Rocket. 16-year-old needs to be better than 74.1 to go to the top of the leaderboard. Remember, there is another 12 of these rising stars coming up a little later on. And he's nodding his head. Let's help him. Come on.
Wow, rocket.
Wow, and he had the rocket to ride. And unfortunately, no score for Harry Armitage. But how about a big hand, everybody, for all of those youngsters in section number 1.
Well, our Rising Stars division there, thanks to Strutties, Dittman Bucking Bulls and Can-Am, getting on and supporting our junior academy here. Strutties providing those jerseys on our young Cowboys. It's Taj Everingham, 74.10.1, I should say. Caden Haswell, 65.9. Riley Merrill sneaking into third at 65.7. Well, we move on, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we're going to go right back to where it all begins. And this is our Pee-wee division.
All right, so these are the big guys. These are the biggest bull riders you're going to watch all weekend. I tell you what, I admire each and every one of them. Clayton McGee from Moranbah, Queensland on Ladybug. Wow, this is a tough bull. Don't let this name fool you. Ladybugs from Clifton's Park, rough stock. It's only been ridden 3 times. Here we go. Folks, I don't believe it, but give him a big hand. He tried to ride him backwards.
My word! How about the grit in this young cowboy? He was not going to give up. Found himself backwards, like you said. Warren spun around like a spinning top.
Well, I would like to have seen what the judges would have marked him. Instead of a 60, they might have given him a 99.
Well, not to be. Gee, Ladybug. Big one there. Tom Bode from Billawheeler, Queensland, a 10-year-old cowboy. He said, I want to be a bull rider. Little Bruce from the Clifflands Park Rough Stock Provost Partnership.
Yeah, Danny Kennedy was the last bull rider to ride this bull in Armidale. Back in 2024, Tom Bowe, a 10-year-old. The 10-year-old, here he is. Come on, Tom. Keep going, Tom. Come on. Oh my goodness, now he's hung up. Folks, put your hands together for him. Put your hands together for the protection athletes. Wow. Like Paul Hamus says, he's got a famous line. He says, let's strap some kids to farm animals and call it entertainment. Well, we're getting a whole heap of it here this afternoon.
Oh my dear, oh dear. Ben Bode, younger brother there, of course, of Ben Bode.
Oh man, look at that.
Nasty whack.
So, Kaiki Heffernan from Singleton, New South Wales, they call him the Wild Thing. And he is up on Wee Man, the 9-year-old cowboy. Bucked off Ladybug in Scone. He bucked off Hard Times in Scone as well the year before. This is his third event. All right, here's the Wild Thing. Yeah, thanks a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Wow, this Pee-wee division certainly proving to be a powerful pair of bucking bulls. Right now we're getting ready for Jasper Wheeland out of Gympie, Queensland, the 9-year-old on Omo. And Omo is a career bucking bull from Back to Roots Rodeo Company. He loves his job and he has been all over this country and back again with the Can-Am Junior Academy. And there's a great look there at young Jasper Wheeland as he takes his wraps on the back of Omo. Sliding up. I've got a good feeling right here that Jasper's going to be the first one to get one ridden. Come on, Jasper. He's hanging on. Oh. And some bad luck. You know what to do, Bowie. Come on.
Oh, young Jasper Wheeland got a face full of dirt there in the helmet. Young Omo, I like this bull. Love his name, love his spirit. He tries hard to buck. Thinks he's a lot bigger than he is. Poor old Omo. But look, we've got our medic running an eye over Danny Hamblin, copped a big shot. Protection athlete over there, so an update for you as well. Dustin Thomas here, knees and toes. See if he can ride him. Dustin.
My goodness.
Filthy.
My goodness. These bulls we're watching here this afternoon, any single one of these bulls could be in the championship round tonight for the Monster Energy Tour. I'm telling you, they are that bad. Wow. What a pen of buckers these youngsters are getting on.
Knees and toes. Remember the name. Well, we look over here at our Bisley Workwear Buck and Shoot. A lot of effort being put in here with our gate staff, trying to help young Bobby Berry find a proper seat here on the Wee Man.
You'll notice that every competitor in every division, they all wear the same colored shirt. So it's yellow for the Pee-wees, it's red for the seniors, and so on. All of those jerseys are all courtesy of Dittman Bucking Bulls.
That is right. Got together with Strutty's Apparel, and Strutty said, we can make a jersey that can handle the test of time. We can make a jersey that's tough enough for the toughest sport on dirt.
I'd want a titanium one.
Their riding vests obviously underneath those jerseys, so any of those are the faint-hearted that wondering how kids kit, we do have their protection gear under it.
All right, here's Bobby Berry, the 8-year-old from Gunnedah, New South Wales, and he is having trouble here with this bull, Wee Man. Up there,
Bobby Berry from Gunnedah, New South Wales, 8 years of age. How many 8-year-old kids in the crowd here? Looking around there, there's a few.
So this is where experience comes into it, okay? So really, this young cowboy here, it'd be great to see one of those bull riders actually give him a hand on the back of the chutes and explain to him to sit on that bull rather than keep getting off. But these kids are trying to learn what to do. You can see him run his hand in the rope, but every time the bull moves, he gets off. That just gives that bull a little bit of a win every time. These bulls learn. They're just like your pet dog. Every time you do something to them, if you do it right, they learn right. If you do it wrong, they learn wrong. So now it looks like he is just about set. And here's Bobby. Whoop.
Oh,
I think they're going to have to reload this bull.
He's got him on the ground. Well, he's up now. He's up and out.
On the ground. Here we go. He's all the way. Good job, Bobby. Good job, Cowboy. He's the first to get one ridden.
Oh, yeah. Come on. You can be louder than that, Beaudesert.
So it doesn't matter what the score is as of this moment. He is the first one to get a qualified ride. And 49.5 points will be the score for Bobby Berry. 49.5.
Like you said, Warren, it doesn't matter what that score is. We are only looking now at 4 more Cowboys in this division. Pee-wee, so it's a good score. The bull didn't do what he wanted. Bobby Berry, his head, the bull off the ground. Wow, we're on here now to our snowy caravan, buck and shoot. Jackson Parish, M&M, Clifton's Park, Rough Stock, bringing us this bull today. Come on, Jackson. Gates back, get to work.
Yeah, Jackson's looking good. And he is there.
Wow, got a good feeling. Got a great feeling now.
Now, when he gets off Beaudesert, talk to him. Come on.
Oh, he's got the long iron out, screaming it down the middle of the fairway. 53.5 points.
And so a good, solid ride there for Jackson Parish from Yarrawonga in New South Wales. So we are down to the final 3 in the Pee-wee division, and this is Morty. That's the name of the bull from Clifton Park's Rough Stock, Caleb Hall. The 8-year-old from Singleton in the Hunter Valley of New South Wales bucked off Panda a couple of weeks ago in Scone at the Can-Am Junior Academy event. On this buck and shoot here You can see his buddy there with the mobile phone taking a video. Here we go, Caleb Hall.
Oh.
Come on, Caleb. Hey, look at this.
Hey. Hey, here we go.
Great ride for Caleb Hall. Hey.
Wow, isn't he just lighting up this Beaudesert crowd?
I thought he was going to do a backflip.
Well done. That'll come later. We are getting some Bulls Road here, 58.4. We have a new leader.
We certainly do. Straight to the top for the man from New South Wales as we go to Oak Everingham from Beaudesert, Queensland, and a bull called Parole Granted from Clifton's Park, Roughstock. Here he is.
Oh dear. Yeah, put your hands together, folks, for young Oak.
That's his very first event here with the Can-Am Junior Academy. Watched his two brothers compete here a little earlier. And no score for Oak with one to go. So we had Tim a little earlier, the name of that bull. This is Uncle Timmy.
Well, any relation?
No. Uncle Timmy. There has to be a story about this, and I'm gonna get down there with Adrian Roots and the crew, and I'm gonna start digging into some of these names because there's got to be a lot more to it than that. Uncle Timmy and Clay Thomas from Singleton.
Well, this is it. We are coming to our very last ride here in the Pee Wee division. We will be crowning our champion out in the center arena after this. Clay Thomas, 58.4 is what he's chasing.
And Clay Thomas is only 8 years of age. And you can see him tying himself to the back of this bull. And he is just about set. So one more time, Beaudesert, when this chute gate cracks, we got to help these kids. A little bit of enthusiasm, a little bit of hand clapping goes a long, long way for these youngsters. Here he is. Come on, Clay. Oh. What about a big hand for our final cowboy in the Pee-wees, Clay Thomas. So 3 qualified rides in total, and we'll bring that up to you in a moment on our leaderboard. We'll bring that up on our leaderboard here, our top 3, and there it is. Bobby Berry from Gunnedah will finish 3rd. Jackson Parrish will finish 2nd with 53.5. But my friend Simon Mallory is about to make his way down into the arena once it is safe with our champion of the Pee Wee division with a score of 58.4. Ladies and gentlemen, from Singleton, New South Wales, Caleb Hall.
Well, I am out here in the middle. I am joined with the young cowboy, Caleb Hall. Congratulations, mate. I'm going to give you your Ariat voucher. Wow, buddy, talk us through the ride.
Oh, I felt good. I just sat back on my rope and it felt good.
Well, you look good. You had a great seat out there. Tell us, what are you going to do with the cash?
Probably buy some new chaps.
All right, you're on your way to some new chaps. Come this way a little bit more with me. We'll get you some feedback. So, mate, is that the plan, to just keep riding and find yourself in the PBR one day?
Yeah.
Well, keep it up. Ladies and gentlemen, how about you do your thing? Put your hands together and give it up for this young cowboy.
Oh, what a great interview, Simon. What a happy young cowboy. And a big thank you to our good friends from Ariat. So it is time to go to the junior division here in the mini bull riding. As the clock strikes 5, it is junior mini bull riding, and a total of 10 competitors is what we'll be watching. So this is the next step for the Pee-wees. They'll be looking to get into the junior division in a year or so. We start off with Bailey Craig from Gunnedah, New South Wales, the 11-year-old. We've seen him at a lot of events. He was 64 points in Scone earlier this year. Bailey Craig. I know, he's looking for the gate. Here we go. Come on, Bailey. For the Gunnedah, New South Wales Cowboy.
Oh, he looked like he could have rode him all the way home. 2-pack. Victims Park, rough stock.
Pleased you said it. I didn't know how to pronounce it, so I just left it. I didn't know if it was 2-pack, 2-pay.
Well, it's getting similar, but look at that. 55.7 there for Bailey Craig. He's on the board, that's what counts.
Yeah, 55.7, first man out, gets a qualified ride as we head to Ryland Thompson from Whittingham, New South Wales on Bert. Bert's, Ernie's next. All right, kids, this is Bert, Ernie's following. Here he is. Come on, Ryland. And a great ride for the kid from New South Wales here this afternoon, Ryland Thompson. Boy, he had old Bert's measure. And the numbers are rolling in for Ryland at 57.3. 57.3. So we just watched Bert. This is Ernie.
Well, I thought you were just mucking around there, Warren, but
No.
this is it. You're
No,
right. They
no,
come in
no,
pairs,
no,
those
no.
two.
Did you ever wonder why, when Bert and Ernie ever went to sleep, they never ever closed their eyes?
No.
I could never ever work that out, but
Well,
anyway.
they didn't have eyelids.
No.
Well, there we go. But Nate Wilson, Calliope, Queensland, he's got a bugger.
Look at little Nate go. Come on, Nate. Yes. Wow, what a riding machine. Beaudesert, make a little noise for that 11-year-old cowboy.
Ryland Thompson. Well, sorry, Nate Wilson, I should say.
Yeah, looking here at the replay, and I tell you what, he looks like a pimple on a pumpkin, but nevertheless, big score, 60.6. 60.6 for Nate Wilson.
Great start there.
My word, great ride.
Great ride indeed. Let's see if Ned Flynn here from North Arm, Queensland. As hairy, scary as the bull he's got. Let's see if he can put something together to match.
This is another bull from Clifton's Park, rough stock. Like you said, hairy, scary is the name. Ned is just 10 years old. Here he is. Come on, Ned. Wow, and you can see the hind legs of that bull coming right down in the middle of that young man, Ned. Boy, let's hope he's okay. So he is up and on his feet, and he's walking out on his own, Beaudesert. You know what to do, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. So This is Danny Kennedy, Kyogle, New South Wales, and Nugget, the 11-year-old. He's had 3 career wins in the PBR Can-Am Junior Academy. And this is Nugget. Has not been ridden in 5 outs. Let's see if Danny Kennedy can become the first one to get him twisted. Wow, that could be one of the toughest bulls that we have seen all weekend. Nugget from Clifton's Park Roughstock remains unridden.
Nugget. This is a good look right here. I love this when our camera team can get in close. And Chase Berry, Snow River Caravan buck and shoot. Make sure you check out those Snow River Caravan as well.
You know, it amazes me how the bravery factor of our cameraman, they tend to get a little closer in the Can-Am Junior Academy than what they actually do when the Monster Energy Tour is on.
Well, that's right. They're preserving their arms. As we're saying, those Snow River Caravans on display. Go see David Team. Do your deal. Chase Berry can ride. There's Bull Billy. Maybe they'll give him a caravan. Here we go. Come on, Chase, it's on you. Get to work. Get it done. Oh, boy. Clock says 7.79.
7.79. Unfortunately, that is not 8, but I've got a feeling he is going to race up here. Is he going to hit the button? All right, Dad, looks like you're going to have to pay the $50.
Well, Warren, I tell you what, these kids
get a judge's review.
It is. The kids get a little excited, and unfortunately, in their younger academy, they're not allowed to challenge the younger ones like that. No, they aren't. Because of that reason, the parents are going, hang on, it's my money you're talking about. So we've said to the kids, hang on. But the judges jumped up, Al Southern, he said, you know what, I'm going to run the timepiece over it anyway. Just to give it another look and see whether he can find another 0.2 seconds on the clock for him. We watch here now. Southern looking at it, looking in at the moment where that hand leaves the rope. And unfortunately for young Chase Berry, folks, it's Cowboy down. 7.75 is the official time. So put your hands together for him, folks. Come on. Lighten the load on the shoulders of that young cowboy. Well, you know a lot about this family lineage we're about to see here. Warren Raglan Leather from Calliope, Queensland.
The 11-year-old following in the footsteps of his older brothers. Here is Grizzly, the name of this bull. Grizzly, Calliope Cowboy. Hey, come on, Raglan. Oh, and you can see him shaking his head right there, knowing full well that he fell short of that 8 seconds, 6.47, and it is no score this afternoon. Boy, it is certainly a learning ground for a lot of these youngsters competing here on the Can-Am Junior Academy, trying to hone their craft to possibly one day be good enough to make it to that Monster Energy Tour. Perhaps one day head to the United States of America. But here is Sonny Heffernan from Singleton. Humbug is the bull. Now, Sonny's been a former champion in the juniors and the Pee-wee division, the 12-year-old. Didn't have a lot of luck in Scone earlier this month. But he has drawn a bull that we have yet to see. This is Humbug. Sonny Heffernan. Slides up, nods his head. All right, Sonny, you've got him under control. What about it, folks? Big hand for the 12-year-old from Singleton.
Well, Sonny doing it with his eyes closed there on Humbug.
Great effort.
55.6 is what the judges have seen and said they think it's worth.
And that's good enough for third place money here this afternoon. Third place money. 55.6. With 2 to go here in the juniors. Now, you know, and we are a long way from being done here as we go to Benji Provost from Walker in New South Wales. I'm a Brute. Another one from Clifton's Park, Rostock. The 11-year-old didn't have a lot of luck in Scone, but he was 65 and a half at Sandstone Point. He had a great season in 2024 and a better season in 2023. Looking to find the form that he had just a few months ago. Here's Benji. Four qualified rides out of 9 with 1 to go. So big hello to all of those tuning in on the live stream. If you're watching, thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying it. This is Noah Lowe with parole denied. From Barrowman, New South Wales, this little kid is sticky. Come on, Noah. Just as I said sticky, he came unstuck, but give him a big hand just the same, folks. Wow, 11 years of age and riding bulls. So how about a big hand for all of the kids in the junior division this afternoon, everybody? Weren't they great? So we've got a presentation coming up as we take a look at the top 4 on the Can-Am leaderboards. Only half of them will be 4th with 55.6. 55.7 gives us 3rd placing for Bailey Gray. 57.3 in the reserve championship for Ryland Thompson. But your champion with 60.6 points this afternoon, folks, it will be Nate Wilson that will be your champion.
Well, I'm looking at this cowboy here, straight on out. Nate, congratulations. There's the Arian voucher for you there, buddy. Mate, did you know much about your bull?
Nah, not really. I just heard Noah got on him at Orange and that, so just had to ride him to it.
So that's the way you approach it, right? Don't think too much, just rely on your training. Are you doing much training at home?
Oh, a bit on the barrel and stuff, yeah.
All right, golden question. What are you doing with the Arian voucher?
Get a new set of boots.
Oh, you bet he is. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and get loud for your junior mini bull champion here in Beaudesert. Get loud, wow. Nate Wilson.
Well, once again, Arian, the official boots and apparel of PBR Australia, putting their money where their mouth is and supporting the next generation of the Can-Am Junior Academy. So we're going to get back to business now with section number 2 of the senior division.
Welcome to POA.
Doesn't matter what happens to you. life don't stop. Neither do I.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived. It is time for our Can-Am Junior Academy Senior Division, Section 2.
So a little bit of a recap from section number 1. If you have just arrived here on the grounds, it is Hunter Ross from Bonington, Western Australia, that has the highest score this afternoon of 71.3. Archie Guerin from Drayton, Queensland with a 69.4. And in third place with a 64.8 is Ronan Majowski from Serena. First up, climbing into the bucking chute will be Nash Goddard from Glendon Brook, New South Wales. The 12-year-old up on Tulio from Clifton Park's Roughstock. Wow, Nash Goddard, you know, here has been a solid contender on the Can-Am Junior Academy, Simon. 4 event wins in his very, very short career on the Can-Am Tour. We take a look at him here at just 12 years of age, and I mean, he is moving on up through the divisions.
Well, they have had a matchup in history between these two here. Looks like Nash Goddard, Santulio and Scone. So now here we are, Clifton's Park Roughstock. Time a bit of redemption here for Nash. Let's see how he goes. Come on, Nash. Stick it to him. You got him. Take him in. Oh, reeling him in. Snapping checks. Snapping necks, rotten checks.
Wow, what a great bull ride, ladies and gentlemen, for Nash Goddard. First bull rider out in this section, and I mean, he brings the heat. 69.7. 69.7, and that will put him into third place. Second place, my apologies.
Yeah, no, you are right. Just a couple of points there. Point 3 there to get him up and over. Archie Guerin, we saw earlier today. This is great. If you have just joined us, folks, this is our Can-Am Junior Academy. We are underway with Section 2 of our Senior Bull Rider Division. Quality here is on show. We have got a great night of bull riding ahead. And Charlie O'Halloran, I should say, from Scone, New South Wales, has found a bull here that no one really understands anymore, but it's called Ashtray.
Never seen one, never used one, never had any use for one. But here's Charlie. Come on, Charlie.
Oh dear. Coming down, awkward there into the dirt. How about you put your hands together, folks? Give that young cowboy a bit of love.
A tough weekend for the young man from Scone, New South Wales. We go to another bull rider from south of the border, from Walcott this time, Lockie Provost. Out on parole. What is the name? What is with these parole bulls?
Well, some of them are pretty tough.
Lockie Provost, the 14-year-old, 2 wins in his career. He was 71.5 in Scone on Eyes on Me. Big right there. Watch him. Watch him. Oh. Wow. Mark my words, folks. That young man has got some talent. The way that bull turned back there away from his hand, he stuck his chest out. I mean, he looked like a world champion. It's a shame he bucked off, but he has got all the tools in his toolboxes. And in a few years' time, he's a guy that we'll be watching on the Monster Energy Tour. Great effort.
Sid Guerin. Here he is from Drayton, Queensland. Balboa is the bull. Well, you've gone from parole into a boxing match here with Balboa. Clifton's Park Rough Stock Grit Partnership. Sid Guerin, Drayton, Queensland. He is. Try and put his name up there on that leaderboard as well. His younger brother there, Archie, sitting third. Sid, a bit of rivalry here in the family, no doubt. Bit of bragging rights for the car ride home.
Oh, we are riding bulls this afternoon. And it is the Guerin household that are going to be the big winners here. This time it is Sid's turn, the 14-year-old. We're going to see some good numbers come through, and it's 69.6 for Sid Guerin.
$69.6. His brother 69.4. That's good to see there. No doubt they'll all be chuffed being able to make it to the whistle here at the Can-Am Junior Academy. As we mentioned, the colour of these jerseys, you might have seen our good friends from Strutty's, Dipman, Buck and Bull have gotten together, and we have our colour divisions coded up to match the age groups. Our senior mini bulls. Cassidy Carlin here on Maverick. Bundarra, New South Wales Cowboy. Come on, Cassidy. Well, hang on. Maverick was waiting for Goose to talk to him. Hang on a second here. 7.68 is what the clock's saying. Warren, you're saying that we're just having a look here. .68 is the clock, so they have seen a hand go down. Not to be for this cowboy, but here we are. We're up, we're on. We've got another cowboy bucking out. Braxlow on Rango. So Rango has gone a bit AWOL there. Okay, well, we're getting told here that these young cowboys, they're actually going to get afforded another opportunity, which is good to see. Bull's not performing for them enough. The judges have said, you know what, you get a rewrite. So they'll get another opportunity. So here we are. Snowy River Caravans, bucking shoot is where our eyes are on. Now you met this family here, Joel Justician from Mareeba, Queensland. Very first time here in the PBR Junior Academy.
And all the way from way up north, and Nickelback is the bull.
We get a good look down there from our camera high in the sky. Nickelback, great band. And here's equally another great band being played. DJ Judy Metodic on the decks. We have got a ripper night ahead for you folks. Our merch stand, don't forget to go up and visit it for all your cool fan merch. And right next door, our friends at Ringer Western Cowboy Hats. The final piece to the puzzle. Deck you out, make you look the part. And obviously you can head on over to our Monster Energy team. They're lighting up the night, a bit of fun and games to be had. Our Can-Am display. Oh, I love sitting in those off-road races, Warren. They look like
And you would have the money to go and buy one too. Probably 3, I would imagine.
I'm going to steal them. I'm not buying them.
Wow.
They're well out of my price league.
Wow. What would you do with one?
I'd race it really fast.
Would you? Wow.
I know, they're great. Great working vehicles, the off-road vehicles. Big thanks to them, actually, JWS Power Sports, bringing those all the way up from the Gold Coast.
They look pretty cool. I'd like to know, which one of those would be the fastest? Would it be the new Ram 1500, or would it be one of those Can-Ams?
That's a good...
That is a good question. Maybe we need to test it. Maybe we need to put them out on a drag strip somewhere and say, hey, listen.
And measure it in increments. One might be quicker off the mark. One might have a better top speed around corners.
Be a good test.
See if one can jump. Jumping. Well, Joel, here he is. Justician at to work. Come on, Joel, your first event. Make it memorable, son. Well, he hung on. He hung on strong. He did well. He can hold his head high. Getting up there, but he hung on, he showed a bit of grit. A good way to hang on, which is what it's all about for our juniors. Well, they're not so much junior, these kids, but 13 years age, a young teenager. And here is another one, Lachlan Kent, only 12 years of age, from Bundarra, New South Wales. Oh, I like the sound of this ball, Rampage. From Clifton's Park, rough stock. He's 1 for 1, Rampage. Wiley Root's got the job done. 68 there by the looks, I can see. So 1 for 1. 100% on the Cowboys' side at the moment. Gates back. Kemp goes to work. Come on, Lachlan. Didn't want it to end. Didn't want it to be over. Junior Academy is also a way, a pathways for everyone to do the sport. We've had some young judges sit down in the chairs, have their chance at that. We've also got out there in the middle, you can see Dustin Roots and Toby Duggan. They are part of our program as well. Step around a few bulls and save young fellas as they come through. Dustin Roots there having some great time overseas. Working, plying his trade. Well, we move on now. Kobe Evans, Westbrook, Queensland, 14 years of age. Big Yeti sticker slapped on the helmet. Dirty money too.
Wow, no luck there for Kobe this afternoon. No score for Kobe Evans. Well, it's been a little rough on the youngsters this afternoon.
Well, I guess you're going to come into this sport, you've got to be prepared for it. You want the best. You want those bulls to perform. Looking at the scores that we've got here, you know, sitting around those 70 marks, so big ride if you want to try and take that Ariat cash home with you. So Flynn Guy out here from Yarrick, New South Wales. Ginger Ninja.
Yeah, another bull from Clifton Park, rough stock. Making his debut this weekend, this bull. Flynn, however, wow, he has been a staple on the Can-Am Junior Academy, hanging on.
Went a little wild there for young Flynn. Well, Runnymede, Queensland finds us with the young Jake Washband, 14 years of age. He's got himself in there. We've got a great look in there in the chutes. See how tight it is, not much room to move. But Dirty Money's having a bit of fun out in the arena at the moment. Well, we are having some fun. Hey, thanks for turning out early with us here at Beaudesert. This is great to see a great crowd already building. We have round 2 of the Beaudesert Invitational, 7 p.m. tonight. Plenty of giveaways as well with our sponsors, Beasley Workwear. They're doing their bit. Ringers Western Cowboy hats as well, crowning a fan of the night later on. Right now, Jake Washband's got a job to do. Come on, Jake. Up and down. And down hard into the dirt. Won't be his night. Prime mover. Get some hard hits on that young cowboy.
You know, and there's still, I think, 5 to go here in the senior mini bull riding this afternoon. High score is a 71.3 for Hunter Ross. Nash Goddard's looking pretty good at the moment with 69.7. Sid Guerin, 69.6. This is Flynn McGuinness out of Clifton, Queensland, nodding his head on a bull called Dream Livin'.
Wow, hang on, that all started wrong there for young Flynn.
Wow, and he got a face full of Beaudesert sand.
Going out the back there. Oh, hang on. Well, here we are. Jack Dredge at it, Lamington. Oh man, like all good desserts, they get you in the end. Jack Dredge, he took no time. He had his seat, he had his wrap, he was ready to rock and roll.
And Lamington was ridden in the first round for a 64.8 by Ronan Majowski. Fortunately, no score for Jack this afternoon.
All right, Judd Thomas, Waco 2. Now for our fans, you've been seeing a bull score come up on screen there, our Yeti Wild bull score. All the bulls get judged as well. They earn their points, they earn their opportunity. Here we are, Judd Thomas. Singleton, New South Wales, only a couple left. He's chasing a 71.3 to get him up. He's got Wacko underneath him.
Yeah, Wacko bugged off Mac Harries in round number 1. See him run that tail of the rope down the little finger. Larry Mahan used to say, don't lock the door if you want to leave the house. We'll see what happens here. Young man taking a suicide rap. Judd Thomas wants to be there for 8 seconds.
Time to slide and ride.
Here he goes. Wow, and a great bull, that wacko. Like I said, that bull there, Goose, we saw him a little earlier, and he is a great bull, no doubt about it. EJ Morris got him twisted, though, in the first section. And I think we've got a couple of re-rides coming. Not sure, but I think we do.
So Cassidy Carlin here from Mandara. Judges said to him, you know what, you can have another turn. Get another bull rolled up. Dynasty. We saw him earlier.
Yeah, bucked off Bella Brunner in section number 1.
He felt Bella's shift and was able to roll her. It might be a bit of a wily bull for Cassidy Carlin.
Cassidy Carlin, I mean, here is a kid with a lot of experience. 13-year-old, 67.5 points on Dirty Money and Scone. $12 wins on the Can-Am Junior Academy.
This is it. He's had some big numbers in the past. Orange, he found a 71 from the judges. So we can do it. Come on,
Here
Cassidy.
we go. Come on, Cassidy, hang on. Oh, and the clock says 7.39 seconds. You know, the only good thing he's going to hear this afternoon, Beaudesert, is the sound of your hands coming together. What do you say? Come on, make a little noise for him. Tough luck, Cowboy.
He did. He showed his experience. He wasn't going to give up. Not at all. One more re-ride to go in this section. We have a stacked amount of rides earlier in section 1. Find our way down here now. Braxlow. Custard. If you're a Lamington or a custard man, or both, Warren.
I'm a bit of a tart man myself.
Citrus tart. Delicious. Reminded me of those food trucks that are over there, Warren. Get it, hungry? Wow, the Disley workwear, bucking shoot. Time for young Brax to go to work. Here he goes, let's see it. Come on, Brax. Let's ride it.
Wow, contact. Contact for Braxlow, boy. We get a look at this replay. Look away if you're squeamish right here. Watch this young man. I'm glad he's got a helmet on. Watch right here where his head hits. Bam, right on the horn of that bull. Folks, go ahead and give all those kids in that senior mini bull riding a one big hand for a big effort this afternoon. And we go to the leaderboard, and there is your top 6. And Simon Mallory is out in the arena now, and he is getting ready to make the presentation to the bull rider that outrode the rest of the pack, that had the highest mark score of the afternoon. He beat a field of 26 others with 71.3 points. Your champion is Hunter Ross.
Well, that's it. Young Hunter Ross here making his way out to the arena. Hunter, congratulations. There's the Ariad voucher for you there, my friend. WA, so when did you get into town?
I got here yesterday.
All right, and so when you're coming on the plane, a long time to think about it, how do you control the nerves?
I just don't think about it, the nerves go away.
Right, you're riding well back home. You're happy with your training?
Yeah, good training, get it all done.
Right, not knowing much of the bulls, you must be proud. 71.3. Great to see the effort. What are you going to do with that Ariad voucher?
Oh, I don't know yet. Look.
Get on the website, go shopping, young man. Well, you've got a lot of time on the plane ride home, but he's wearing that smile wide. How about you get your hands together one more time, folks? Give it up for our senior mini bull champion. Well, here we are. We are into Section 2 of our Can-Am Junior Academy Rising Stars. So we have gone through a huge amount of young bull riders here this afternoon, but it comes down to our final bunch of cowboys, our final 11.
Yeah, and when we recap section number 1, it is Taj Everingham from the Dual Queensland with 74.1. 65.9 for Caden Haswell from Harrisville, and a 65.7 for Riley Merrill of Gympie. This is Rex Walker from Marianvale, Queensland, and this kid is talented. This 16-year-old on a bull from Ruland Ranch and Bennett Partnership called Code Red. Watch Rex Walker. Some great work by the protection athletes stepping in. And everything is okay for the Marianvale bull rider.
Oh, gee whiz. He is, finding himself underneath those hind. Gee, that's not a good place to be for young Rex, but he's tough. He'll be back.
Trump card is the bull. Ruland Ranch Bucking Bulls from Mount Walker, Queensland are the owners of this beast. And here is a 16-year-old. The very first time I saw this young man turn up, he won the event. Brandon Stick from the Gold Coast here in Queensland. Bull's been out 3 times, been ridden 1 time. Brandon Stick trying to find the middle of the bull. And it will be no score for him this afternoon.
No doubt about it, he was working hard. He was doing everything he could to get himself back in that middle, like you said, Warren. A lot of power in these bulls. Trump card had all the cards there for him.
You know, here's a great name. Tyrone's T-Bone. From Ruland Ranch Bucking Bulls, Jet Gun from Bribey Island.
Tyrone's T-Bone. I wonder if that's a sponsor they've got at the local butcher, Tyrone. His T-Bones are the best, I hear.
Don't talk like that. This bull will get offended. It will offend him.
15. Well, we're hearing a bit of backstory here. I believe there was a neighbour bumped into him, played with his horn, and T-boned him.
So this 15-year-old from Bribey Island should be riding surfboards, not bulls, but here we go. He looks pretty good to me. Folks, you know what I mean? These kids are laying it all on the line here this afternoon. Come on, put your hands together for them. Great effort for Jet Dunn
He's shaking the head there, just trying to get his breath back.
Think about it, there was only 3 qualified rides in section number 1. And 3 buck-offs to start off the final section of this competition.
It was great right then as we saw young Jet. He's landed on his back, the wind's out of his sails, but the instincts of these young cowboys to get up on their feet and get to safety. It's such an important part of the sport that everyone's sitting at home watching thinking, I could do that. Well, could you get up and run away while your head's spinning and you're out of breath? Well, Caleb Sheehan, he's come all the way from Cairns. Retribution is the bull from Rule and Ranch Bucking Bulls. Let's see here if young Caleb, 16 years of age, Snow River Caravan bucking shoot. Don't forget to head over to those caravans, have a look around. Probably walk away with one if you did a good deal.
They won't let me in. They will not let me inside one, but here we go, Caleb Sheehan. And the clock says 3.38, 3.38. Retribution having a great performance here this afternoon. Caleb Sheehan all the way from way up in Kansas. We're going to be there in July, as we are every year, for one of the biggest stops of the PBR Monster Energy Tour.
Important to note that it is
Here's Liam Burks from Tamworth, New South Wales. And a great little bucker from Rule and Ranch Bucking Bulls called For Pete's Sake. Liam Burks, wow, we've watched that kid win a whole heap of stuff. 3 events on the Can-Am Junior Academy. Not today. Reese Duggan. Reese Duggan is from Townsville. "15-year-old up on the Enforcer. This bull got ridden in Sandstone Point for a 64-point score. But not tonight. Not tonight. It will be no score for Reese Duggan.
The Townsville, a long way to come down. He'll be a bit disappointed with himself. For those of you that have just arrived, we're in the final stages of our Rising Stars division, the Can-Am Junior Academy. A lot of support there from Can-Am, obviously, getting us this Pathways program, and then Dippin' Bucking Bulls as well, putting his hand in the pocket saying, I want to help support. And then our good friends from Strutty's Apparel, they have provided these jerseys that you see, all of our junior kids. They are tough to match, a tough sport like professional bull riding. So all hands getting in and helping and bringing this opportunity for our young athletes to have this experience in such a great crowd like this in Beaudesert.
What about the merchandise booth? We haven't talked about the merchandise here this weekend, and there's some really, really cool stuff. And I mean, you know, in the stubby coolers, there's a great range of brand new range of caps, t-shirts, whatever you want to get branded with. And there's a great look at the PBR merchandise booth right alongside the Ringers Western hat stand. So it is front and center. You can go over there. A lovely team of helpful staff to help you with whatever you want to get. Remember, Christmas is only 10 months away.
Forget about that. I want Easter instead of chocolates. But hey, I think that was a great shot, by the way. I think that bloke up there owes me 20 bucks. He didn't say he was coming. I'll go and have a chat to him later. Well, Mac Haley from Banana, Queensland. Scared money. Clifton's Park, rough stock.
Yeah, you know, and Mac Haley, he has shown some moments of brilliance, winning 2 events on the Can-Am Junior Academy. The 16-year-old from Banana, Queensland, here we go. Round to the left. This could be our first qualified ride of the round, and it is. Well, he should be able to ride. There is a statue of a bull in his hometown of Banana, Queensland. Mac Haley, 69.3. 69.3. That's going to move him into the number 2 spot. So it took a while. Reese Lahith from Moranbah, Queensland, up on mud though. Clifton Park's Rough Stock and Brit Partnership own this bull. This 16-year-old making this his 4th event on the Can-Am Junior Academy. Watch Mudbug. Here we go with Reese. Riding Reese.
Oh, what a great ride.
Reese Lahith from Moranbah, Queensland sticks it on him.
Man, a positive young ride there. Reese.
Yeah, that was a big-time ride for that young man. And look at the score. It's not going to put him in the number 1 spot, but he is going to move into number 2 with 70.4. 70.4 for the Moranbah Bull Rider.
That's what you want. Even if you find yourself in the dirt under the 8 seconds, it's about learning. It's about growing and becoming better every day. So Reese there getting a 70.4 doesn't give him the win, but man, a lot to take away with that. Sawyers Gully, New South Wales, Jordan Britt. He's 17, he's got Suze. Let's go, Jordan. Looking tall, looking strong. Oh, 7.52.
Yeah, you know, and that is just bad luck. That is just bad luck. And watch the replay here. You know, and you can see exactly what went wrong as you watch the replay. Watch his head. Watch where he looks. He's sitting in the middle of this bull. Watch his head. He looks away. And that's exactly where the rest of his body goes. You cannot look anywhere bar the front end of that bull. You must focus on the front end of that bull for the entirety of that ride, or things like that are bound to happen.
Well, Jack Hillier here from Caboolture, Queensland, is the young cowboy, first time with us. First time here in the PBR Can-Am Junior Academy. High hopes. That's an appropriate name for a bull for a young cowboy. Strapping himself to the back. He's got high hopes, no doubt. 15 years of age.
Rode this bull the last time actually that they rode this bull was in Hawkesbury, New South Wales last year for 65.5. So the bull can be ridden. The bull can be ridden. Jack Hillier has high hopes of being more than that 74.1 to walk away with an outright victory here this afternoon. Can he do it? Keep going, Jack. Whoa. And a tough way to land for the Caboolture Cowboy.
Man, this replay will show it all the way. He comes down, folded like a pretzel in the dirt. Oh, the back of his neck. But he's up. He's up and about. 4.6 seconds, the time there on the clock.
So Pioneers Rest, Queensland is where this next bull rider hails from. The 16-year-old Angus Hollins on Spider-Man. Wow, this young man's been to Sydney, Rockhampton, Caboolture, Mount Hunter, Hawkesbury, Armidale, Maryborough, Mackay, Tamworth, Bloomsbury, and he is here this weekend in Beaudesert on a bull that they were 72 points on in Scone this year. Here he is.
Oh boy, Angus Hollins sat atop of the bull there without his hand in the rope. We've got a couple of bumps on the bum. Spider-Man. Proving too hard to handle there for young Angus. You'll be able to look back over the clock, over tape I should say, watch it. Review. Oh, hang on. Spider-Man up to down there one. This is not good. Getting stuck into all of our junior academy people here. Well, the sun is out, setting, and oh, hang on, we're letting out a few more of his mates. We've heard there's a party in Beaudesert. Come to join the party. Well, there they go. Well done, lads. Well, it comes down to our final rider.
Billy Kennedy, the 15-year-old from Kyogle, New South Wales, up against a bull called Shell Shock from Clifton's Park, Roughstock. Have you enjoyed watching all of these youngsters this afternoon, Beaudesert? All right, on 7 o'clock tonight, we're going to get underway with the Monster Energy Tour. But here is the final cowboy to nod his head. I want everybody here this afternoon to be cheering for Billy Kennedy. He has to be more than 74.1 to walk away as the champion. Billy Kennedy. Nodding his head. Come on, somebody help him. Let's go, Billy. And Billy is down with no score, but that will give us a total of 5 qualified rides here in the Rising Stars division. As we watch that replay here, what a great bull. A livestock this afternoon. Congratulations to all of our stock contractors. A great lineup of mini bulls and bucking bulls for all of our competitors. Big thank you to all of our protection athletes out there. But right now we are about to make the final presentation in the Pan Am Junior Academy this afternoon, and it is for the Rising Stars division. You can see the top 5 there on the leaderboard. Right, Merrill, Haswell, Haley, Lahiff, but your champion with 74.1, your #1 cowboy. Give him a big hand, Taj Everingham.
Well, we're just looking around for Taj. Here he is. He's had to dust him off, sign some autographs out the back, shake a few more hands. But here we go. Congratulations, Taj. There you go. You've got yourself the Arian voucher. Well, you must be happy with the weekend, hey? Both divisions taking them out.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with that, winning both of them, but yeah, just got to keep doing it.
And you notice much of the difference in the bulls between the 2 different divisions?
Yeah, the challenger bulls are a bit more stronger. The riding star bulls are still good with the bulls, but yeah.
Oh, mate, they do indeed. They bucked hard. They got you there at 74.1, a big score. So congratulations on that. Congratulations on last night. We hope to see a lot more of you. Keep putting in the effort. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time. Your Rising Stars winner. Get loud. Taj Everingham.
So we will be back at 7 o'clock, folks. But while you're joining us here this afternoon, there is plenty going on. Don't forget to stop by that PBR merchandise booth and grab some of the coolest gear and get branded with the PBR. Or you might like to try on the all-new Ringers Western Cowboy hats. Stop by and see our good friends from Monster Energy. Pop over to the team from Can-Am, or pop on over and check out those fabulous Snowy River Caravans. Folks, we're going to be back at 7 o'clock tonight is when we get underway with night number 2 of the second edition of the 2026 Beaudesert Invitation. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise!
It is the toughest 8 seconds in sport.
Here we go!
Mere mortals trying to tackle up to a ton of meat and muscle.
Bring it!
Hell-bent on doing whatever it takes to tame the untamable. The shortest payday on the planet can also be the most dangerous.
Oh man, big impact!
For these athletes that take on the beasts of the PBR, they know the task.
Get the money! Get the money!
7.99 just won't cut it.
Can-Am clock says 8 seconds!
But for those that make the 8, the rush is like no other.
Oh, it is a qualified bull ride!
A rush that keeps our cowboys coming back, willing to risk life and limb against the best fucking bulls in the nation. And